Hello, my amazing creative friends. Oksancia here again. I am here today to share with you how I created this simple project. It's a cheater quilt, a blanket. I put together using my fabric designs, my repeat pattern designs, and a tool called Spoonflower. They have this super cool tool where you can also create your own blanket like this, a quilt, and I will share my tips with you so you can create this project with fun and ease whenever you want to. Alright, let's hop right in. My name is Oksancia. I have been a textile designer for over 15 years now, working for myself, running my own textile design studio, and I taught over 3,000 online course students in my textile design online courses. So I absolutely love repeat pattern design, and one of my dreams since childhood have been creating a blanket, a quilt for my daughter to use in her room, on her bed. And I do have a daughter, she's 9 years old now, and I decided that this is a time that I can actually create a project like this. I did create a teeny little baby blanket for her when she was just a newborn. Right before she was born, I finished this project, so that was fun. So this one is in actual more of an older kid blanket, and it might be a little bit on the smaller side for a full-size adult, but I'm pretty small. I'm 5'2", so for me it's a nice little throw blanket to watch TV, to read books, and for my daughter it's a very nice size blanket. It's actually a project that I have been excited to share with you for a long time now. So let's hop in and I will share some details, because actually there are interesting little things you can do on the side of this project to improve your repeat pattern design portfolio, specifically on Spoonflower and across the board as a promotional tool as well. So first of all, here is the actual blanket. It is double-sided. It has two different designs on both sides. However, the actual repeat patterns I used in them are the same. So I selected at first the designs from my existing repeat patterns, and I myself have over 10,000 repeat patterns and similar matching illustrations that go with them in my online portfolio in general across many websites that I license and sell online as a designer. However, this was a particular project for my particular kind of heart, just for me and my family. And what I did here, I selected repeat patterns from my existing big design portfolio, and the theme here are butterflies and birds, and I mixed in some geometrics in there as well. I matched the colors to go with my brand colors. You can see purples, pinks, yellows, blues in there, and some whites, and I kind of used these colors, and they're also actually some of these colors are featured in my daughter's bedroom, so that actually works pretty well for us. And next, I put them all, made sure that all of these designs were in one Spoonflower collection. So these collections, for me in particular, are not necessarily only like a strict sense textile design collections. They're more of a folder of designs that go together, and for me I use them more of a folder than necessarily a strict collection. And what I did, I put them all into this one collection on Spoonflower. Then I used Spoonflower's Fill a Project tool with one side of fabric being 2 yards. I just want to tell you right away, I am just a user of Spoonflower. I am not affiliated with the site. I do not own the site or anything like that. So this is me as a user, as a case study for, and I've been using them for many years. So this basically good to know. It's not an ad for Spoonflower, but I do love them and I do use them a lot. So I needed 4 yards in total for this project, and then I purchased some batting, the filler that makes this project fluffy, on Amazon. I will include all the links to these things that I'm mentioning in the description under this video, by the way, so you can go check them out for yourself. But basically I ordered the batting, I ordered the fabric on Spoonflower, and I had to print my designs on fabric and get them printed by Spoonflower. Of course, they do digital printing, which is very cool, and all of those designs have been already selling on my online shop with Spoonflower. I've been selling with them for many years, at least 12 years, if I recall correctly, and sometimes I actually purchase my own fabric. They give me a bit of a discount on purchasing fabric when I print my own designs on it, so that's very nice, and you can get that too if you are selling on Spoonflower. So I put together all of these designs and started dragging and dropping them into a Fill a Project basically interface, a tool. And then when I moved the designs around for a while, it took me probably an hour or so, or maybe even a little bit more, to make all of these designs appear how I wanted them. And to be honest, I first printed 1 yard just to test out how it went, and I used a Minky fabric type. It's super soft, very soft, like a plush toy. I absolutely love this fabric. It doesn't have much stretch, but I didn't need much of it for my actual blanket, for my quilt. And when you print, these squares will appear as if it's already a stitched up quilt. It will just be no stitching, just squares printed. So what you can do later, you can actually stitch all vertically and horizontally your quilt up so that it will appear as an actual quilt. In my case, I was actually stitching by hand because my machine broke right around the time I wanted to do this, and I actually love hand stitching. For some reason it's very calming for me, so I stitched it up by hand. What I did next, I didn't necessarily stitch up all of the lines across the squares. I stitched up the places where some of the squares came together so that the two pieces of fabric align. But I did print and order first one side of the blanket. When it arrived, I made sure that it printed correctly, that I like the colors, that the fabric is nice, and all of these things. And then I ordered the second side, and the one side is more random with the same designs but a bit of a random design, and the other side is a little bit more organized geometric layout. It was just for fun. I really wanted to try it out both ways, and that makes it a little bit more interesting for me for this project. And next, what I did, I received the two sides and the batting, I stitched them up by hand, and I laid it out on my floor in my living room, and then I just connected everything, pre-stitched everything so that it's aligned correctly, and then I just dragged the whole thing on my couch, watched some movies with my daughter, and over a course of about a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days in the evenings, I did all the stitching. I kind of sewed everything together. It was super fun. It was so calming, and my cat loved this project and the blanket right away and was sleeping on my feet where I covered myself up with this project while I was stitching. So that was so cute, and he's a big fan of this blanket, and he always tries to sleep on it whenever we put it like on a chair or on a bed. So that was really cool. A few interesting things about this project. First of all, you can also use this kind of project as both a quilt, but also you can use it to order proofs of your repeat patterns if you're a textile designer and want to sell your designs on Spoonflower. On Spoonflower, when you are want to sell your designs, you need to order proofs. If you order like single proofs of each design, is much more expensive, trust me, than if you order a fill a yard or fill a project like this. You can add up to 42 designs for your design like this. There is a cheater quilt with up to 48 designs, and also you can do 42 designs, you can do 48 designs, and you can do 12 designs. I'm just looking at their website here so I don't mix up the numbers. However, there are a few options for you available, but in general, what you will get if you get their 48 design fill a project, you will get this size of swatch, right? Fabric swatch. This is a cotton swatch from a long time ago, and I have them all organized in a folder like this. I have actually many more designs by now, but basically I have a video about this folder on my channel as well. I will link it in the description. However, when you order these and you test that they look good, they print well on fabric, you will be able to start selling them and mark them for sale. And in a cheater quilt, even though you have to collect 48 designs to get a cheapest price per swatch, this is absolutely awesome because you can post 48 designs right away to your portfolio. If you see a mistake and something is wrong, you don't like the colors, you can go and fix it for free from that point on. So you can adjust the picture, design, and re-upload it for free. So you won't need to reorder the proofs anymore for that particular design. Isn't that cool? So I really like that. This is awesome. So that's my first tip. Use this quilt project, cheater quilt project, as actually a way to proof your designs for much cheaper per design than you would if you would just order single proofs and swatches in the mail. So the next thing is I wanted to tell you about this project is that you can absolutely sell your designs on Spoonflower. And this brings me to a cool free resource I have created for you, and it's my free webinar on 3 secrets to starting and running your own lifestyle business as a repeat pattern designer. So if you want to know how I sell my fabric designs and actually repeat patterns designs in Vector created in Adobe Illustrator across many different websites for 15 plus years now, I do recommend that you check it out. It's a free my cat is sleeping right here and he decided to chip in into this video. It's a free resource and you can register to watch it for a few days in the description or in the info card in the corner of this video as you watch it, and you will be able to sign up for free and watch the webinar there. If you want to also start selling your own vector repeat patterns on Spoonflower like I'm showing you today, or on other websites, and I do have over 12 websites that I sell on, and such a fun business. I've been loving it for many years, and I taught this to a lot of online school students as well. If you like this video, please give me a like and also subscribe to my channel because I create new videos like this one regularly. And please share with your creative friends who might be interested in designing their own fabric too. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!